Hey, well, this is Trevor's first bear with the bow. We're in the sequoia, and he shot the bear up in there feeding on some berries. And so what Trevor's going to do, he's going to show his head. We shot him last night. We had a hard time finding him. He's kind of riggy, very riggy, but a very, very nice bear. And hey Trevor, flip it on its back. And that's where Trevor shot. He's going to point to it. And it was an excellent shot. It went in about 1.5 feet on his arrow shaft. He broke off about 4 inches, yeah, about 4 inches. And why it was so hard to find this guy is that he didn't bleed. He did not bleed. Even with that excellent shot, the bear did not bleed. And that's kind of something that happens once in a while. And it's just how things go. So we took off earlier this morning and we gridded this whole area. This was our second grid, and Tom was smelling around, and Trevor, understanding dogs, because they could be a tool, as mules can, really help out. So what we're going to do now, we're going to skin it out. We'll turn the camera back on a little later, and we're going to pack them out. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get some water, and then he's going to make a cape out of it. So we're going to get the cape out first, and then we're going to go ahead and pack out the meat. But first thing you always do is tag. Okay, this is about 15 minutes into the skinning process. We have cut down the stomach area. Now we're working on the legs. Trevor decided he wants to do a carpet. So we're cutting on the right leg, as you see, we're cutting up the feathering. And that's going to allow the taxidermist to do the proper sewing and stuff. Now we're about 30 minutes into this, and you can see the bear's body. And why people think bears look like humans a lot is because, you know, here's their front muscle, their arm. Right here is their bicep. Right here. So you look at the anatomy, it's pretty darn close. So what we did is, Trevor, on his bear, he did the legs, I did the front. And as you can see, I did the feet like I did pigs. And it just comes out this way. So that's all skin, but we pull the skin up on it to keep the flies off it. That's about it. So we'll have it skinned out probably in about 20 minutes. So what Trevor's doing now, he's trying to attach to the spine area. I've done the other side to the spine. Now Trevor's taking his side and rolling to the spine. Now you can see how Trevor's moving the hide around to keep the meat clean. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bag it out, but we like to keep the meat clean. So now he has the spine in sight, and he's going to go ahead and pull it down to the spine. You need help?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay, I'm going to go hold, but That's our job now, is to get down to the spine. Okay, we're getting the foot done now. And as you can see, the hide's laying on the ground to keep the meat clean. All our tools are laid up on the top of the bear so they don't get turned up in the dirt and lost. So as you see, the process, you try to keep it really clean as possible, and that's what we're trying to do right now. And if anybody wants to know where we got our bear at, I'll show you. Okay, here we are. We're going to get ready to pull the head off. The cape is totally free. As you can see, we have it sitting in such a way that the meat's still clean. Trevor, point to the trach. What we're doing is coming up to the trach in the voice box.
You're right in there.
And we're going to cut it right there and cut the head off and get the back spine cut as we do on pigs. So now we're taking the head off. I started the cut, but this is what we call the trach. Just like on pigs, I took off the back to the back of the skull. If you look inside the trach, it's the same way. Okay. Ago. So what I'm going to do, I got the cape down there. The same as the pigs. Come in here. Shoulder blade.
You gotta watch your fingers, broadhead's right there.
Okay. Oh yeah. There it is, broadhead. That's what did the job. You come in here, here's your shoulder plate. Legs off. So what we're going to do, two things. We're going to get the broadhead and make sure everything's there. Yeah, it looks good.
See it. There's 3 little fear veins too I need to check.
Okay. So why we check that is because what happens if something breaks off in there, we're going to consume the meat. We'll consume it, but everything's accounted for. As we do the pigs, you're going to take the leg, put it on the bag, and that's good to go. I'm going to roll it over and do the other side. So this is the 1224s. You say this is a bear, almost 300-pound bear. One leg front fits. So there you go. Okay, now Trevor's taking the legs off. As you can see, he's just going for the hip bone. And then we're going to pull that leg off. Then we're going to put it in one of the larger bags. All he's doing is moving it around to feel where that joint is. And then he's going to cut the joint. And if you notice, the guts are not out of it yet. We have a few flies, but not many. Okay, as you can see, we got to the pelvic attachment to the back pelvic bone, femur to the pelvic. That's the ball joint you're looking for, just like in a pig. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing now, we can't carry the whole bear out at one haul. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back for the back straps. Over here we have the hide. I lay it on the brush to drain all the blood out of it. It lightens it up. Then back over here, we have all our meat. And I'm going to load that up. Then we're going to go out. Where we're going to go is to the base of that hill over there. That's our location.